Hey everybody out there, my name is Kris Nicholson. I'm a honky-tonk ragtime pianist, and thank you so much for watching my videos, number one, and thank you so much for subscribing. So a lot of people have been asking me, Kris, when are you going to make some more videos and tutorials again? And how come you're not posting as much videos as you used to? Well, the first thing is that we moved from our house to the apartment, so everything in the apartment is a lot smaller. And I've been just juggling around with instruments and keyboards and trying to see how to get the right atmosphere. Like, say, for instance, right by the figurines, there's a light right there that I just recently bought that's much brighter. It makes the room a lot brighter, and you can actually see the full color of what I'm doing. So I am doing video right now from my iPad Pro, and it's a different kind of quality from the other videos that I did from my GoPros. I don't know too much about cameras, and I don't know too much about video editing. I'm still learning as I'm going along. So I have GoPros and I have the iPad and my iPhone, and that's basically it. On top of that, it's only me doing the video editing, doing basically the cropping, doing, the music. It's me. I'm my own full production company. So other people have video editors that can do all of that. Me, I really don't have that. I don't have that at all. I'm not a rich person, so it's just me alone. And it's kind of hard to do that. Plus, it takes a lot of time to also do that. Um, I still have a lot of contact, basically, of videos that I took when I was in LA, when I was in New York, when I was in North Carolina, San Francisco, that I still have to put on this channel. So you're going to see some videos that I have taken since 2022 and 2023 that I still have to post, even 2021, going to be honest with you. There's a lot of videos that I have to just get back into it and edit and post it. But it's just me doing all this content, which is very, very hard. Plus, I'm a piano technician, I'm a piano tuner, and sometimes I'm going to a cruise ship or going somewhere else to do that. And it's hard just to keep up with myself. That's another thing. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to basically talk about is that a lot of people were asking me if I can teach them like step-by-step lessons of my technique, and I would like to do that. The only thing about it is that it's time. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start making um, like little step-by-step videos. It's not going to be a long video like how I usually do it for like 10 to 20 minutes. It's going to be probably not even 5 minutes, probably 3 minutes. And it's just little techniques and step by step that could teach you guys of my technique of basically playing honky tonk and ragtime piano and what I know about it. I don't read music at all, so I just do everything by ear, and my eyesight is really bad. So it looks like I'm looking at you, but you know, I'm looking at the iPad and everything's blurry. So that's my eyesight about it. I'm practically part blind. Okay, so that's another thing. Um, a lot of people have been asking, Kris, you used to have tons and tons of Casio keyboards. I still have Casio keyboards. Um, I have basically did a partnership with Williams Pianos, which is actually part of Guitar Center's line of pianos, and that has been my main forte of it. And I still love Casio. I now just recently just received I have the Casio MZ 2000. I just received another one, and you see me with all different kind of brands, but when I had 200 Casios, it became too much, and I knew that my life was going to be in a different position. So after my parents died, I basically sold a lot of the Casios and kept the best of the best of the best. So not to actually put the Casio company down, I still love them, and I go to NAM and I talk with basically all of the Casio reps there, and they still know me and everything, take pictures with them. And, you know, I'm still part of the Casio family, which is really good. I also do stuff for Yamaha. I do stuff for Roland, um, Korg, and stuff like that. Basically, I'm not doing stuff for them. I'm doing stuff for myself, basically, because I'm a freelancer. But I do stuff for Williams because Williams is a partnership that I have. And you could say, okay, you work for, you know, basically you're working for Williams doing stuff for them. But what about that you have the other line, the Techniques, Casio, Korg, Roland Akai. Akai is right here. I have one right over here that's really neat. Um, I call those if I'm doing stuff for you know, with the other companies, I call this archiving because what I'm doing is basically I am learning what they're doing so I can improve it into the Williams product. So, what else was another question that basically a lot of people had because they see me. Another thing is that here it is, Kris. What's with the bears? Um, what happened is that the big humongous bear costume that I had, it was a Halloween costume that I just wanted to make it. I mean, I just wanted to have a good Halloween costume that is big, outrageous, and people will love it, which it happened. So after I did that big brown bear Halloween costume, and I still have it, I have to go to New York next month to be the bears. It became a job. And I didn't realize that my Halloween costume is going to become a job going to kids' parties, going to rave parties, making people happy. And people have been hiring me back and back and back and back just to be a bear. So after the brown bear, I got the panda. And that made my money situation go up with the panda because people love the panda. And so I've been flying back and forth, actually doing stuff from Florida to New York. So you'll probably see me in New York as a bear. And a lot of people on my Facebook and Instagram says, is this you? You know, is this bear you? So it's a big brown bear. And also it's a humongous fat panda. So those two are me. If you see any other bears, like a polar bear or a koala, I want to get a koala, but I haven't gotten a koala yet, or a black bear or stuff like that, or a bear with mittens on it. It's not me. It's not me. It's a big, humongous brown bear, and it's a humongous panda. So that's another thing. Um, I haven't been doing concerts a lot because the kind of music that I do, everybody, not that many people understand it. They think it's kind of like, of course, it's 1920s, it's old time music. I'm also a music arranger, so I do all different kinds of music. I do even rap and hip hop, like beat making and stuff like that. I do that. But my main focus is basically playing the piano because that's what I am. I'm a pianist. Um, and one thing about it is that I don't get as much gigs and recognition as other pianists, like how I have. So my gig money used to be, you know, when I got the talent and everything used to go up. Everything used to go really, really high. And now these days is that after the pandemic, everything went down very, very low. And so I am just basically rubbing two pennies together as much as I can to support the bills for this place, um, to basically trying to get my name out again as a pianist. And it's been very, very hard. And a lot of people wanted to know, you know, basically, how come I'm not in the band? The reason I'm not in the band is because I am more of a solo musician. I can do all the parts myself. I also do stuff with the synthesizer and have the pre-programmed rhythm that I program myself. And with bands, I have a lot of complications with being in the bands because I play their parts. If they're not playing their parts, and they get mad at me. And many times that I'm going to be honest with you, it hasn't been nice that I've been either kicked out of bands or I got into physical fights with people. And yes, I do have a temper when somebody pisses me off. So I got into physical fights and got to the point that after that, that's it. That's it. No more bands. So I don't play with bands. I sometimes do duels. So say for instance, I like to do dueling pianos sometimes. You know, if I'm at NAMM, I like to do dueling pianos. But if I'm doing playing in a concert, I don't do that. Um, if I'm playing in a concert with somebody like a singer or um, ukulele or guitar, mostly not guitar, I'm going to be honest with you. Me and guitarists do not get along. Me and saxophone players do not get along because it's different of the lead players. A lot of people think pianists are mostly background players, and I'm not a background player. I play everything, and you've seen basically how my style is that I'm not just playing bass and rhythm. I could do that with one hand. But in this hand, I'm also playing lead, ad libs, and also I'm playing their parts. So if I'm listening to a piece of music and you miss that part, I'm playing it the next time it goes around. And if you still miss that part, I'm overpowering you. And that's how it is. That's how it is with me. So that's why I don't do bands. I don't do that many concerts anymore. But I do music arranging here at my apartment, which is really good. And I still want to keep up the music, you know, just going. Okay, another question is basically is that will you fly all over to do a concert either at your house or an event? Yes, I will. So the thing about it is that we have to find a piano in your neighborhood. Even if it's your own piano, we have to get the piano there to transportation, find a venue, and also hire me as a pianist. So that's another thing. Not only that you're hiring me as a pianist, but you're also hiring me as a piano technician. So, say for instance, if I fly to like North Carolina, I tune up the piano and make sure everything is right, regulate it, tune it up. If it's a keyboard, I make sure all the settings are right, tweak it up and make it really good because I do work on keyboards too. And when the time when the event comes, piano's right, I'm dressed in my clothes and I'm performing. So that's going to be really cool. And I do fly all over. And I did this many times to wherever I have to fly. I love flying. I could take a train. I don't mind taking a train. I don't do buses and stuff like that. Honestly, I hardly do city buses anymore. I used to do it all the time, but not anymore. Um, and also, I fly. I fly all over. Don't fly Spirit. I don't fly Spirit, but I do fly like JetBlue, Southwest. Southwest became my favorite one. United, American Airlines. That's basically it. And also then we have to talk about where am I going to stay, where am I going to sleep, where am I going to eat, you know, that kind of stuff. And the people who actually provide my hospitality or if I stay in a hotel and stuff like that, and the people who provide basically wherever I fly to, um, all the um, all the anemones and stuff like that, they I don't know if I said the word right, anemones or what is that word? All of the bells and whistles, if they provide all of that, and also I help out too with that, then we can create an event. So I got an offer actually to fly to Italy. I never been to Italy, so I got an offer to fly to Italy to do a concert. Um, and also I got an offer to fly to it was Italy and gosh, what was it? I don't know how big is a flight in Italy. That's a long flight and everything. So all right, so everybody, just wanted to tell you that I am okay. My health has been kind of declining a little bit because after the car, not car, I've been in a car accident, and I've been in a scooter accident. And after the scooter accident, like say for instance, when I was doing the Williams Allegro and Legato 4 series videos, um, which I still have a lot of the Williams. You know, I have all my Williams pianos and stuff like that. But when I was doing those videos, and I got into a serious scooter accident, what happened is that I was on a street legal scooter and my brakes gave out and I smashed right into a car. Smashed right into it. And this side over here was all messed up. My head was like this, and I swallowed 2 teeth, and my eye was all red. I had a black eye. First time I ever had a black eye. And I couldn't walk and stuff like that. So this side of the body is still kind of still healing or disabled and everything. And it was very, very hard. And I had to teach myself how to walk. I had to teach myself how to play the piano again. Um, and it was very, very bad. It was very, very bad. Last month, I actually pulled out 2 teeth all the way in the back right here by myself, using my tongue to do it, because if I do it with my hand, it hurt. So I used my tongue and it didn't hurt that much. And I pulled out 2 teeth, and I was slurring my words and everything. It was really, really bad. So I'm still recuperating over that, and I'm driving my electric bike a lot more carefully. I've been taking my medicine, so I've been gaining a lot of weight. And but one thing about it is that sometimes I'm in a fog or I cannot focus that much. And when it comes time to doing a video or doing a project, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was hard. Speaking of project, there was a lot of projects that I'm going to talk about in another video that I succeeded, all the projects that I succeeded, and all the projects that I kept on the back burner, and all the projects that failed. Because I made pianos. You know, a lot of people say, Kris, how come you're not making pianos anymore? I don't have the garage. How come you didn't finish this piano or that piano? We had to move. We had to move, and I had to get rid of the pianos. So I had at least 30 pianos in my house. Now I have 2. Plus, digital pianos. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 grand pianos in my house. 2 Yamaha Disc Clavier grand pianos. But one thing about it is that I used to build a lot of pianos. I still have the harpsichord project, which is at my friend's house. And I'm running out of room. I'm running out of energy. I can't do it all. I cannot do it all. And I'm running out of patience of myself because I keep myself busy a lot, which is good. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. So, and after my accident, I got what is called PPS. PPS helped me, which is what I call pavement plastic surgery, because this whole side was all messed up. One of these days, I'll share my experience with the accidents, and I'm being more careful, and I'll share you the pictures of when I was actually in the hospital and in the ambulance and at the aftermath, what I was going through. And it was very hard. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. I just wanted to tell you everything is okay. I'm not giving up as a musician. I keep going, but I'm trying my best to keep ahead. I'm trying my best to keep ahead. It's just very, very hard. And thank you so much for supporting me throughout all these years. And I'm just gonna keep on playing piano till I die. And after I die, I hope somebody puts like one of my keyboards in my coffin. I'm not gonna have a coffin. I'm gonna be cremated. So put it in a box. Let me burn with a keyboard, and then spread me over New York, Hawaii, and all the places where I've been. Well, I've never been to Hawaii, but spread me there anyway. I love you guys. Take care. Please do me a favor. click like, subscribe, follow me on everything, and go to my Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and that's it. By the way, these figurines, I'll tell you about them. You know, let's see if I can do it that way, this way, and also then, of course, Maui right there. And I'll tell you about them a little bit later because that's my new collection. The figurines and these cars right here, which is really neat. So I got a whole bunch of these cars, and that's going to be another video. All right, everybody. Love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.